Can't say why, but lately every time I log into the game, first thing that runs through my head is "We have the meats."
All right.
I have no idea why. But for the last 2 or 3 times that I've logged in, I've heard that line from the Arby's commercial. We have the meats.
Uh-huh. All right.
Hey.
Hey.
The witch thought it was funny. That's all that counts.
Yeah. What do they say about those witches? Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, but the ultimate plan for this little fishing house is going to be eventually getting a zombie. The zombie going, reminded me of it.
Uh-huh.
Getting a zombie.
Yeah.
And one that will actually hold a fishing pole.
Uh-huh.
And, or hold an item. I'm going to toss him a plain fishing pole.
Yeah.
Use a name tag and name him. Put him inside the shack behind, like, a counter or whatever.
Yeah.
And he'll be Ahab.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. He'll be like the fishing merchant here at the fishing docks.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. That'd be
Like
a little
on
fun,
the
fun
last,
little thing.
Yeah, be on the, like on the last little server we had where I had the snowman.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
And that's
nice.
kind of where I got the idea. I was like, yeah, we don't really use the mobs that much. And I said, yeah, I wouldn't mind using some of the mobs.
Very nice fishing shack here, bro.
Thank you. It's the one I saw online.
I really like this.
Made it a little bit bigger than the original design online, but
Nice.
well, I found the mobs.
Did you?
Yep, there's a little cave down here.
I figured there had to be.
Yeah, figured it's getting a little annoying, so I was like, well, and I don't want all that noise right here at the fishing shack, so I'm like, well, let me see if I can't get rid of all these.
There
We're a witch.
Got drink potion. Yep.
Yep.
Are all the zombies dead? Oh, there you go.
Yep.
I was going to jump down the hole with her, but looks like you got it.
Yep.
Still hear a spider.
Yeah, it's right over here. Spider's dead.
All right.
Lots of gravel. Thank you.
I don't have any torches.
That's all right. I got some on me, about 30.
All right, very cool.
Yep, lit it up. There's a little iron down here too. Go ahead and grab it while I'm here.
Bonus. I will go back to the important work.
Yes, indeed. Fishing.
Up there, I've gotten into the habit whenever I go upstairs and I fry me an egg while it's sitting there cooking, I'll sleeve a few cards, and when I'm getting my coffee, I'll sit there and sleeve a few cards, and
Gotcha.
that kind of thing. I just finished, when I went up to get the coffee just now, I just finished up my last of the equipment the spawn cards from Zombicide.
Okay.
All those are sleeved. Now I'm starting on the equipment cards. I tell you, it is an addiction. Putting the little protectors on all the little cards. That's as much as of an addiction as playing the game. Like you said, it's kind of like stamp collecting.
Yep.
Hey, 10 levels already. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would go down there. There is I can't remember. There's an enchantment that I was going to try to get, but I don't remember what it was. I do have a fortune pick, but it's level 1 fortune. I don't remember what's down there right now. I enchanted about 8 books while I was at it too. I'm trying to use all those levels while fishing.
Mm-hmm. All right, just got a water bottle.
I originally was going to do Darkwood Forest. It's beyond the swamp, beyond this desert over there, and that's where I was going to live. But it originally looked like there was a bunch of like kind of weird looking islands or whatever, and I think it was because I was out, just wasn't quite inside of the 16 chunks or 32 chunks or whatever I had the view range set on, and I went back out there that night. I was fishing. I said, well, let me go back over there and take a look. And I looked, and I was like, no, it's just actually a Darkwood Forest. So it's not as mystical and all that I was looking for.
And funky as you were thinking.
Yeah, if it had a bunch of islands, and I was going to build like buildings on each one and put bridges between them and stuff. But yeah, but there are some pretty nice mountains over there. I'm like, well, maybe I'll do the mountains or
yeah. I'm still looking at that mountain right over there that I'm gonna put my tower on top of.
Yeah, especially after we get the wings and all that good stuff. You jump off the top of one of those mountains and you can just fly all the way back over here. And apparently it used to be you had to use bows, like a punch bow or something like that, and you would use it to basically boost yourself, and you'd have more or less infinite flight. Apparently you can use fireworks now. They've put a use for fireworks other than you can.
That's how you power your wing flight.
Yeah, you just fire off a firework in your hand and it propels you.
Nice.
So yeah, basically limitless, I think, quote unquote flight. I think.
Right. Till you run out of fireworks. Well, that's very cool. I like it. Yeah. I like it when they add stuff like that. Whenever they put in uses for stuff that was pretty freaking useless before.
Yeah, indeed.
Kind of like feathers, you know. They need to come up with something with feathers now.
Yeah.
They need to either be like, you know, you can make wings using them.
Yeah.
Or repair wings. Oop, just got a name tag.
Nice.
Yeah, or at least repair wings or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, you know, with that, and then they should... Or it'd be nice if they would use feathers to make, like, fishing lures.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, I thought that'd be kind of nice, too.
Yeah, use a fishing lure and, like, some feathers and an iron nugget or something like that, and make you a fishing lure that you could enchant. There needs to be some enchantments for them, and then you could, you know, increase your chances. You know, depending on what configuration you put them in. Let's say, nugget, 3 sticks in a triangle, and two feathers, and you get a pufferfish lure that increases your chance of getting pufferfish. You know that.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah.
So, Mojang and Microsoft, if you're listening to this, y'all can have that idea for free. Just do it.
That's right.
I couldn't figure out what the hell that was coming up beside me.
Just me.
Hey, cow tipper.
I was like, how did you get a cow? You just got leather. Cow tipper while you're fishing.
Aha.
I hate those underwater cows.
I love the underwater cows. They're soggy. You don't have to tenderize them.
You would. Oh, and yeah, the whole tree growing thing, that's, again, that rate must have been increased too, because I cut down that jungle tree earlier. Because originally I was going to make the thing out of jungle wood.
Yeah.
The fishing shack, and by the time I cut it down, made the different things for it or whatever, the fishing on. Made the steps and hash slabs and all that. I turned back around and the tree popped back up.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, that really was actually very quick. Let you.
And how was the sapling drop on it?
I think I got 9. I mean, I got enough to regrow
cool.
it, and yeah.
So yeah, they've definitely seems like they've maybe, as you say, increased the speed of the growing as well as increases the speed of the spawning, the sapling drop.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we didn't used to get nearly, jungle oaks were like they weren't quite as bad as the dark oak.
Yeah.
And that the dark oak, you really kept your fingers crossed and made sure your tongue was right in the right side of your mouth in order to get enough saplings out of them to replenish. And yeah, jungle trees weren't quite that bad, but usually you got just enough to regrow the tree, and that was about it.
Yeah.
You were very lucky you got a 5th one. Now, I enjoy the old ways. I enjoy the old alpha. I'm glad I played through alpha with the scarcity and all. That was cool. It was cool having the scarcity of materials and it being true survivor, survival, where you were sitting there and you were constantly trying to survive, and the whole thing with couldn't make the nighttime go away. You had to survive through the night. When night came, you either fought your way through it or you went into a cave and waited for day shift to come. Yeah, you went downstairs, mined, and waited for daytime to come. All right, I had a saddle that time.
Nice. Yeah, I told you. I mean, it's just crazy the things you get from it now.
Yeah. Thank you.
I wasn't just going to leave it holy.
Should know that you'd want to dwindify it. That's fine. I don't like looking at holes in the ground.
Yep. I'll put a flower pot on it later.
That's what always, though. The one thing that kind of annoyed me, the original Minecraft server. It's like that going out there onto the beach in front of, going to Spawn Beach. And and like every time I'd go out to Spawn Beach, there'd be 1 or 2 new creeper holes in it. And like, damn it.
Yep.
The saying goes, this is why we can't have nice stuff.
That's right. Can't have anything nice.
Creepers.
Something else I was thinking about is the fact that because the server isn't up all the time, it's kind of nice, the slow progress of everything on here. And I guess that's knockback too.
Just got an Unbreaking 3 Lure 3.
Ooh.
And a Knockback 2 book.
Nice.
And another saddle.
All right. I'll go ahead and take a couple of these items down to the...
and it may be just about time to redo the fishing rod.
Okay.
Cutting down a bit. You want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have another dozen casts or so in it, but...
Yeah.
I've got a fishing rod on me here. I'm not sure about the repair stuff. How much does it take to repair? And
I'm not sure. That's what I'm going to find out. Because you can just drop in a regular fishing pole with it and put it in the anvil, and it'll repair it. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a buttload of cows.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized as I was getting ready to breed them again, I was like, I think I need to cull the herd a little bit.
Yeah, I think you need to thin it down a bit.
Yeah, I need to get them on the surface so that they're out of that hole, because I want to go and cover it up again. I want to expand the... I want to, if possible, I want to try to redo the building so that they look a little bit nicer, Let's see here. So the top chest here is the chest that has all the valuable stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, the bow on the right-hand side there is Unbreaking 3, Punch 2, Mending Power 5. Or 4.
Wow.
That one was about my 10th cast, and it literally looked like it was about to break. And I just put it in my offhand and just fished, and everything went straight to it. all the levels and stuff. Yeah.
Damn, that is one hell of a nice bow.
So if we could get infinity on it, that would be just about a pretty good bow.
Except for the very first time you went out, you get either blown up by a creeper or you.
Oh yeah, fall in lava.
Yeah, you'd spawn in You'd spawn in, and the Nether just have a gas shoot you and blow you into the lava. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and then those 2 books: Protection 4, Smite 4, Lure 3, and Protection 3, Power 3, Knockback 2. Both of those I got from fishing. The other books I just did some enchanting, trying to
see what you could get.
Yeah. Those Depth Strider, Sharpness, Sweeping Edge, Efficiency, Power, Smite, and Smite.
Yeah, nice.
Two name tags, an Unbreaking Fishing Pole, Unbreaking 3, and an Unbreaking 3 Curse of Vanishing. So that's the first curse one that we've got.
Is that the curse that it disappears when you die?
Yeah, if you're carrying it and you die, then yeah. And then there's a Power 3 bow and a Power 3 Unbreaking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me put these other saddles in here. Alright. So let me get a book. I said I thought there was an enchantment I was looking
for. I've got a plain fishing rod on me,
feather
too.
Falling? No, it wasn't feather falling. Unbreaking efficiency. Maybe it was feather falling that I was looking at. But it costs 17. You gotta have 17 levels and 2. Okay. You got a plain fishing pole?
I do.
But I think it's gotta be. I don't know. Toss it to me. I don't know if it has to be. Oh, it's brand new. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost 9 levels to repair it.
Okay.
3, 3, and 1. All right, 3, 3, and 1. Yeah. But each time you do that, it gets harder to repair it.
Yeah.
So as I said, mending would be great.
Yeah, we can find a mending to slap on it.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can eventually get a mending book, whether it's through fishing or through this. No, I can't get the feather falling. That's all right.
What you need feather falling?
I was just going to put it on a book. That's all.
Let me see what I got. I've got 13 levels.
I had 17.
Oh, okay. I'll get a few more. I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
See what we get. Wow, that is a lot of cows.
That it is.
PETA would not be happy. That is definitely not. That is definitely not free range, harm free, sustainable farming going on there.
Yeah, never advertised my beef as such, though, so it's okay.
Well, it's quite sustainable, but. Ever since I came out with Viagra, I always advertise my beef as being sustainable. It's nice as long as you're not falling and healing and fighting, you really don't use up any food either.
Yeah. You're not doing a whole lot. It's not bad.
Yeah. When you are, I mean, it's basically got it back. We may complain about it, but it's essentially got it back to close to the levels of old Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the alpha days whenever food was healing potions.
Yes.
And, you always carried several stacks of food with you because you were constantly eating after fights and stuff. It's just kind of got it back to that,
Yeah, jump in lava and eat your way, save yourself by just eating.
Yeah.
Not jump in lava, but fall in lava.
Fall in lava and eat your way out of it.
Yeah. That was a quick cast.
Yeah, I've had several real quick ones.
Yeah, I told you. Some of them are very quick. I don't know if that's something new or what, but...
Yeah, and hadn't had anything as anywhere near as long as some of the fishing in the old game.
Yeah, I know.
Where you'd sit there and you'd cast out, and literally 4 or 5 minutes would go by without a bite.
Yeah, I know. That used to be some fun, though. Just three of us sitting out there fishing, just
Oh
chit-chatting.
yeah.
But yeah, that was terribly long, some of that.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing here. But yeah, there were a couple of times when I'd get 3 casts in the course of a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, waiting for something to bite them. That's fine. It's like I said, you know, and I first brought up. What was
Mm-hmm.
that one? That is a Lure 2 fishing rod.
Not bad. Lots of lures.
Yeah. I said when I was first sitting there, first came out and started here, it's like, you know, I enjoy the scarcity and everything of pair of leather boots. I enjoyed the scarcity, and it was nice playing through Alpha with its, you know, scary nights and scarce resources and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's like so many other things as I go along. You know, it is. I've just, you know, as I get older,
Mm-hmm.
it is that I enjoy frustration less.
Yes.
And it's arguments I've made with people on the Lotro forums and other gaming forums, you know, when they talk about, oh, everything's Care Bear and easy mode, and it's nothing like it was back in the old days. It's like, no, it's not. Then I'm nothing like I was back in the old days. I've got a real job now. I've got other responsibilities.
Uh-huh.
I have a house to maintain, 2 houses to maintain and keep up.
Yes.
You know, I've got, you know, I can't log into something like, you know, the old days of EQ and sit there and help camp a 36-hour spawn.
God.
It's like, no, I can't do that anymore.
Uh,
So, you know, for the people that want to do that kind of stuff like EverQuest still exists.
mm-hmm.
You know, and there are other games. There are other games that they've come out, and the very fact that most of them are either, you know, a couple of thousand people on them, and you never really hear about them after they come out. You know, there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of hype about them right at first, and then they you don't hear about them anymore,
Yeah.
because they get their niche audience, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or else, you know, there's been quite a few of them that have come out, had their little niche audience, and then eventually closed.
Right.
And it's like, you know, it just further proves that, yeah, you can say what you like, but you know, I'm at least in that particular demographic, I am high on the bell curve.
Yeah. And I agree. Yeah. And a lot of the changes, yeah, sure, it may be powder puff now or whatever, but it's like, you know, some of them I don't miss.
Yeah. I don't miss them speeding up trees and speeding up the drops and speeding up fishing and speeding up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it being sped up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was plenty of times that, yeah, again, on some of the other servers, it's like, do you mind if we change the length of the days and stuff like that? Because yeah, it's like we can't get enough done in the daytime.
I've still got that WoW server and all that too that we can
Mm-hmm.
hop on eventually and do a little bit more.
Yes.
I mean, we had just gotten through basically the introductory dwarf part. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we finished the introductory and we were just finishing up. We got, I think, 2 or 3 more quests to finish up in the beginning level dwarf part. And it's
Mm-hmm.
about to send us to Iron Forge. We were about to get sent to the capital whenever we quit playing.
Right.
Yeah, not a bad little haul for like an hour's worth of fishing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Not bad at all.
crazy how much stuff you can get now,
Mm-hmm.
or what all you can get.
That one.
I just got 6 levels from breeding animals. Granted, there are a lot of animals here.
I'd be a little bit more worried about all the diseases you'd get from doing that. But
You would.
whatever you're happy with. There we go. Let's take the book. Let's get see what it's gonna give me. I have a choice of Unbreaking 1, Power 2, or Smite 3.
On a book.
Yeah. So that's what my choices are for a book.
Alright. That's alright.
Can you enchant a shield? No.
Yeah, you can't do that, unfortunately.
That would be nice. Let's see. What is some...
Alright. Oh, bro, unfortunately, I think I might have to call it.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Like I said, other things I need to get done. So, online, pay some bills and all.
I hear ya.
All right. So, call it there.